In sports tonight, the Knights finally secure a win and break their two-match losing streak, plus the Newcastle Hunter Rugby League highlights, and also the Newcastle Rugby League highlights as well. Hi, my name's Conklin McLeod and welcome to Sports Tonight. But first, the Newcastle Knights have all but broken their two-match losing streak to defeat the New Zealand Warriors 24-16 right up at Redcliffe. It all but occurred last night, and it was all but thanks to the Knights themselves. The Knights' win over the Warriors all but came at a huge cost. The Knights had a fight back right throughout the very end of the second half. But however, Daniel Saifidi was taken. And because of that, Saifidi's chances of playing for New South Wales for this year were all but over because of injury. Even though the Warriors fought back, thankfully Newcastle had to fight back in the dying seconds. However, the try that the Warriors scored was disallowed. In good news for the Knights, Newcastle had to level the scores. With the Warriors dropping the ball, good news for the Knights, they held on to the ball and scored a try. It was right up at Redcliffe in Queensland where the try was confirmed, and also more tries were scored by Newcastle. They had to break a two-match losing streak to quickly move up to 13th on the ladder. First, a penalty had to be confirmed, and also the Warriors had a player sin-binned, but thankfully the Knights had to secure a win as they broke a two-match losing streak to make it 24 points to 16. Let's have a look at the ladder now, and of course the Knights have moved up to 13th following that incredible win, and because of that, now leaves the Titans, West Tigers and the Bulldogs languishing towards the bottom of the ladder. There was only one game played in the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. The only match was Door Creek defeating South Newcastle 62 points to 6. Ouch. 3 matches of the women's version of the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League occurred on Friday and then continued on throughout yesterday. And of course, Berkeley Vale defeated Wyong, Central Newcastle demolished Macquarie, while Western Suburbs defeated Karua. To the Ladies League tag, and 2 games were forced to be washed out because of the fog. And of course, it was Raymond Terrace, West Wallsend, Morpeth and Shortland that occurred yesterday. And also, thankfully, one game went ahead, and it was Cardiff defeating Dudley. And also, thankfully, there's one more game left to go, as the Tea Gardens take on Awabakal this afternoon at 1:30. Still in the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League, and in the B-grade men's competition, Glendale were too good for Shortland, while Swansea defeated Northern Lakes. University were too good for Katawa, while Cardiff defeated Curry. Meanwhile, there were mixed results for Newcastle teams in the Newcastle Rugby League, and of course Cessnock took down Central Newcastle, while Curry were too strong for Wyong, taking them down by 2. In other matches, Macquarie were too strong for Maitland. It was all thanks to a field goal, while South Newcastle were too strong for Western Suburbs, and also Lakes United were unable to secure a win after going down to the entrance. To the AFL, Hunter Central Coast, and of course Cardiff secured a win over Maitland, while Killarney Vale secured a win over Singleton, and Newcastle City took down Warners Bay. In the women's, and of course, Newcastle City had the bye. So too did Cardiff, but of course, Telgor Avoca and Singleton posted wins against both Wyon Lakes and Killarney Vale. So too did Newcastle City. Sorry for my mistake. Newcastle City secured a 164-0 win over Warners Bay. To the Black Diamond Plate men's competition, and Cardiff have secured a 147-11 win over West Wallsend. And also, Telgor Avoca defeated Wyon Lakes. In the other match, Nelson Bay defeated Newcastle City, while the entrants Batto Bay secured a win over Killarney Vale. Meanwhile, there was not a good result for Cardiff in the women's one. They had their first loss of the season to West Wallsend Newcastle, and of course Maitland went down as well, but they had it as Lake Macquarie defeated them. Meanwhile, there was good news for Telgor Avoca. They beat Gosford in a battle of the Central Coast, and there was good news for Newcastle City. They annihilated Port Stephens. Of course, the entrants Batto Bay defeated Killarney Vale. Now to the Black Diamond Shield, and of course the entrants secured a victory over Maitland. Muswellbrook secured a win over Warners Bay, and of course Newcastle City defeated Gosford with an 81-50 victory. To round 6 of the Hunter Rugby Union competition, and of course Maitland secured a win over Singleton, while Nelson Bay secured a win over Lake Macquarie. And also Merewether Carlton had the bye. And also University of Newcastle posted a 36-21 win over Southern Beaches. And also the Hamilton Hawks secured a 34-19 win over the Wanderers. And of course the Newcastle Falcons men's side had a much productive doubleheader weekend with wins over Albury 92-61 and Manly 71-62. Meanwhile, the Newcastle Falcons were just too good for Albury Wodonga, and also because of that, the Falcons led right throughout the first, second, third, and fourth, and final quarter. Because of that, it was just too good. And finally, let's go up to the ladder, and of course, the Falcons are in second on the men's competition, and of course, the Mustangs are in 6 on the ladder. Meanwhile, the Maitland Mustangs also secured a win. Just up in the Hunter Valley, the Maitland Mustangs knew what to do yesterday. That, of course, was to beat Bankstown. That's what they surely had to do yesterday.
Beautiful fake from Edwards.
The musical sounds of the organ coming up. It was just incredible for the locals.
Lopez with the step back, and that's a beautiful pull.
The Mustangs too good, leading 28-21.
And Clifford's got that mid-range working tonight. He's hit another. Clifford stuck on the baseline. Parsons for 3.
Now 33-22 and 39-22. It was just marvellous for the Mustangs. It was just too good for their rivals right throughout the game.
I love to see him play. He's got so much talent.
But back at home in the Hunter, the Mustangs had to quickly score more goals.
Inside, and that goes to Watson for 2. Beautiful pass from Parsons.
Yeah, that was an early shot by Watson, and Bankstown are encouraging them to shoot quickly.
And the Milburn experiment did
and it
not
was
last.
time for Maitland to have a victory.
Pass for Watson.
It was time for Maitland's men to come
Tough pass there
home
inside to
with
Edwards,
a
and
win.
McGann hustles to the ball, and as a result of that,
now the margin
Maitland
16.
were now leading 71
that could cut it
to
to 13,
55.
and it does.
With 4 minutes and
right,
32 seconds.
And of course, Maitland were not having a
They're just grinding away.
Maitland were not going down.
Penetration, and McGann open for 3, no good.
And of course, the home side were having a comeback. 74-63. It was fantastic for the Mustangs, man.
It could be a personnel thing. The
Too
Mustangs are running out
strong
of
for
bigs.
the Bankstown. Too strong for Bankstown right throughout the game. 77-68. Because of that, Maitland won 77-68. Well, finally, after just one day, the entire season of the round 12 of the NSWRL's New South Wales Cup is over, and because of that, just like their NRL side, the Newcastle Knights managed to secure a 36-26 win over the Penrith Panthers right up at Maitland yesterday afternoon. And also, speaking on the Knights, round 12, the Knights Jersey Flag Cup side secured a 26-12 win over the Panthers in the Jersey Flag Cup right yesterday afternoon. Now for 2 of our best plays of the day, and of course we couldn't go past the match between the Macquarie Scorpions and the Maitland Pickers in round 9 of the Newcastle Rugby League competition. And of course Macquarie and Maitland were both tying 20-all, and of course Macquarie scored the match-winning field goal in the dying minutes, and of course the Scorpions won at full time. Now we go to play of the day number 2, and of course where a crash is something that we definitely love to see. And of course Sean Dylan Kelly was not happy when he crashed during the Italian Grand Prix. Because of that, his bike collapsed and then crashed during the race, And that, of course, is our second play of the day. Yeah, what a massive crash it was. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm Congo and McLeod. See you then.